What we've been informed is that there's a demolition expected to happen, that this home is going to be torn down at any time in the very near future, to demolish it and build a new home. I personally think that they have the ability to renovate, to add on, to maintain the outside structure of the home and still add on and get a lot of modern amenities and things like that, and extra square footage that I assume are the things that they want. So I don't think you need to completely tear down a home and rebuild something that's completely out of character to get everything that you want.
So the significance of the house is part of the collective that all the houses represent. And it's what people came here for. To tear down that is to rip out a part of what this community has been about and why people came here to move to Pocantico in the first place. We're trying every option possible. The owners don't seem to want to engage in conversation at this point.
Preserve over McMansion. This is not a McMansion community. This is a community that, was established by the Rockefellers at the turn of the century. It's got historic, perhaps historic state and national landmark designation potential. This is a neighborhood that is charming, old, Currier and Ives like. There are very few communities like this that exist anymore. And that's why we're fighting so hard to preserve this history.
We welcome everyone into the neighborhood. What we would like, and we've expressed this to the owners, is we would expect them to modify and renovate the home. It's a smaller home, but what we'd like them to do is maintain the integrity of the architecture and the structure and add on in a tasteful way.
The moral side of this is really where we're trying to say this should make a difference. It's not legally. Legally, they can do what they want, and I'm all for them doing what they'd like to do, as long as it isn't tearing down. That's the one thing we just don't want to see. The owners just don't seem to want to engage in a conversation about that. You're creating a situation that the entire neighborhood is up in arms against you over. For what? You can do something different. You could do it differently and be welcomed, but you're choosing to take this aggressive, no holes barred, don't care approach for reasons we just don't know.